Lecture 13 continuation. The topic is the design of expert system. Okay, so how the expert system is designed. See, expert system is a computer program, okay, set of programs. So but the design of expert system is different from the designing a software, okay, because the software is used to solve any task, okay. The software will not apply any reasoning technique, okay, but the expert system will apply the reasoning technique, okay. So the design of this expert system is a more difficult task, okay, because commonly to design this ES we want three persons, okay. The one is an expert on a particular domain, okay. The expert, okay, here the expert means the human expert on a particular domain, okay. So these human expert will give knowledge regarding the area of a domain, okay. And the second person is a knowledge engineer. A knowledge engineer will be a computer known person, a knowledge engineer who represent the knowledge by using some knowledge representation technique, okay. See, we want to put the knowledge in a program, in a computer. So a knowledge engineer will take the knowledge from the human expert and will represent that knowledge by using some techniques in the computer, okay. And third is a programmer. A programmer build interface to enable the user to communicate with the expert system, okay. So here a programmer will build the interface, okay, because the user want to communicate with the expert system. So we need some interface, okay. So the interface will be built by the programmer. See here, the expert will be there, okay. So the expert, human expert and database will be converted into a model, okay, acquisition model, okay. So this acquisition model is called that is we will convert the knowledge and knowledge into a computer acceptable format, okay. So that is called machine learning, okay. This acquisition model is called machine learning. And we will have knowledge base. We will represent the knowledge in the knowledge base. The knowledge means the facts and rules, okay. And next either we will follow a forward chain or backward chain approach in the inference engine. Last is user interface, okay, the human window, okay, that is user interface. So here the knowledge base and the inference engine is called the kernel or core of expert, okay. So the main component or the core of expert system is the knowledge base and the inference engine, okay. The user. And next is advantage of expert system. This expert system will improve the decision quality by solving complex problems, okay. And then it cuts off the expense of consulting experts for problem solving, okay, because the human experts are somewhat rare or expensive. So to cut off the expense, we can use the expert system. An expert system will offer consistent answer for repetitive problem, okay. So this expert system is a computer program, so it will give always a consistent answer for a problem, okay. And then it works steadily without getting emotional, tense or fatigue, okay. So it is a computer program, so it does not get any emotion, it does not have any emotion, or it does not get any tension or fatigue like human experts. And availability is not confined to time or space, okay. The expert system will be available at anywhere at any time, okay. So these are the and next is disadvantages. See, expert system is specific to a domain, okay. So the problem solving is also confined to that level. See, the expert system will not be broad, okay. The expert system will be domain specific, and then the errors in the knowledge base can create wrong decision, okay. So if there is any single error in the knowledge base, will create a wrong decision. And similarly the cost is also very high. Okay, the cost of creating this expert system is also very high, and also difficult and time consuming. And the third is it is programmed one, so it cannot take any creative response as like human experts. Okay, see, as like human experts, it does not create any, it does not take any creative response. Okay, and then similarly, it cannot learn from experience as like human experts. Okay, the human experts will learn from experience, but these okay, expert system will not learn from experience. Okay, so these are the main drawbacks of expert system. And this is information system for supporting farm decisions. Okay, so what are the information system available for supporting farm decisions? So the first one is AgriDaksh. Okay, so this AgriDaksh is an expert system on maize. Okay, so it was developed by IASRI Delhi. So this AgriDaksh is a program, okay, computer program. So by using this program, a farmer or a user can solve problem on maize problems. Okay, so it has some five parameters, namely variety selection and culture practices, and this is diagnosis and insect and pest control. Sorry, insect and post harvest technology. Okay, and this is Amarpalika. Okay, the Amarpalika is an expert system on mango. Okay, so it can diagnose pest disease and disorder in mango. Okay, so it can diagnose about 14 different pests, including 8 diseases and 6 insects in Indian mango varieties. Next is ESPSS. ESPSS means expert system on seed species. Okay, seed species. Okay, so this ESPSS is also developed by IASRI. So these cover 10 species. Okay, so these are the names, and it will provide complete information about farm management, and it can also diagnose pest and diseases of seed species. Okay, so these are the information systems for supporting farm decisions. Okay, and this is Pulse Expert. This Pulse Expert is an ES for pulses, and was developed by IAPR, Indian Institute of Pulse Research. So it can provide information on 24 major diseases and 33 major insect pests. Okay, so these are the crops: chickpea, pigeon, punk bean, earth bean, lentil, and pea. Thank you.